The Redmi Note line is now in its 12th iteration and it arrives in 4 tiers: a Vanilla 12, a 12 Pro, a 12 Pro Plus and the 12 Explorer Edition. We'll cover the first 3 phones here, while the Explorer Edition and its 210 watts charging will be covered in a separate post on our newsfeed. All 3 Pro models are equipped with MediaTek's Dimensity 1080 chipset, while the Redmi Note 12 5G gets Qualcomm Snapdragon 4 Gen 1 SoC instead. Redmi Note 12 Pro Plus and 12 Pro. The Redmi Note 12 Pro and Redmi Note 12 Pro Plus models share a nearly identical spec sheet with 6.67-inch OLED displays of full HD++ resolution and 120Hz refresh rates. Both phones are equipped with the Dimensity 1080 chipset and up to 12GB RAM and 256GB storage, which is not expandable. The Pro Plus has an advantage in the camera department. It's the first Redmi phone with a 200MP camera utilizing Samsung's ISCOELL HPX sensor. This is a 1.4-inch sensor with 16:1 pixel binning and QPD autofocus. You can take 12.5MP resolution photos in the default mode with a 2.24mm pitch, 50MP shots with 1.12mm pixels and even full 200MP images with 0.56mm pixels. The big sensor is also capable of staggered HDR, 14-bit color depth as well as 8K video recording at 30 fps and 4K at 120 fps. Sadly, the Dimensity 1080 chipset has capped its performance to 4K video recording only. Redmi Note 12 Pro gets a 50MP main camera with Sony IMX766 sensor and WAV. The remaining 2 sensors on both phones are an 8MP ultra-wide and a 2MP depth helper. The selfie shooters up front are of 16MP resolution. Elsewhere, both Redmi 12 Pro and Pro Plus get 5000 mAh batteries with the standard Pro charging at up to 67 watts speeds, while the Pro Plus is upgraded to 120 watts fast charging. Both phones bought MIUI 13 based on Android 12 and retain the headphone jack. Redmi Note 12 Pro Plus comes in white, black, blue and a special Yibo edition with green and black dual tone back. Pricing for starts at 2,199 Chinese yuans, $304, for the 8 256GB model. The 12 256GB trim will sell for 2,399 Chinese yuans, $332. Open sales in China start on November 1st. Redmi Note 12 Pro is available in the same color options minus the Yibo edition, which is replaced with a pink gradient shade. Pricing starts at 1,699 Chinese yuans, $235, for the 6 128GB trim. There are 8 128GB, 1,799 Chinese yuans, and 8 256GB, 1,999 Chinese yuans, models, as well as a top-of-the-line 12 256GB model for 2,199 Chinese yuans, $304. Open sales in China start on November 1st. Redmi Note 12. The standard Redmi Note 12 brings a 6.67-inch OLED display with full HD++ resolution and a 120Hz refresh rate just like its Pro siblings, and you also get a 5000 mAh battery with 33 watts fast charging. The main camera is 48MP and you only get a 2MP depth module in addition. The selfie shooter is capped at 8MP. Qualcomm Snapdragon 4 Gen 1 chipset sits at the helm, aided by up to 8GB RAM and 256GB storage. Redmi Note 12 comes in black, white and blue colors and retails for 1,199 Chinese yuans, $165, in its base 4 128GB trim, and goes up to 1,699 Chinese yuans, $235, for the 8 256GB model.